Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my video. Today I'll be sharing some of the things I feel I should have done better, or I would have done better if I returned to my younger self. And also these things can help you if you're still young and you still have a lot of time in your hands. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. It's not like I have a bad past, or I didn't spend my younger days well, but I just feel there are some things I should have done better if I was to return to my younger self, and I'm going to be sharing some of those things here. Before we continue this video, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification button, like my videos, and please share my videos. Now let's jump right into the video. Number one, if I had returned to my younger self, I would speak to myself more positively. I was somebody who usually let things slide. I would just let things go. I would let things take their course. Say for example, there's a situation I'm in that I just needed to command positively or speak to positively. Don't get me wrong, not like I've been speaking negatively to myself, but I don't speak to myself at all. So if I'm to return to my younger self, I will speak more positively to myself. I know better that if there is a situation on ground that you don't want, you can say positive things, you can speak positively to it, and they will change. There is power in the words that we speak. So for me, if I return to my younger self, I will stop believing in what will be would be. I will try to use the words of my mouth, the power in the words that I have, to change negative situations. If I'm to return to my younger self, another thing I would do better is to ask for help. Guys, I don't know if I should say I shied away from asking for help, or I just felt I could handle a difficult situation even if it looked like I couldn't. I have once been disappointed after I had asked for a particular help, because I asked for help and the person couldn't help me. So I felt disappointed and I felt, oh, let me not just bother people. It felt to me like I was bothering people. Meanwhile, I wasn't. So if I return to my younger self, I will ask for help. I don't know, but now I know better. I know better that it is good to ask for help. If you turn to the left and there's no help, turn to the right, you will get help. If there's no help there, turn to move forward. If there's no help there, look backwards. You are going to get help one way or the other. Help will come for you if you actually seek for the help. I will not keep quiet. I will not stay shy looking for or asking for help. So if I return to my younger self, I will ask for help when I need it. The third thing I would do better if I return to my younger self is to stop putting too much thought on what people think about me. Don't get me wrong, there are many people who are there for us, who are there to guide us, who are there to check us out, who are there to reprove us, who are there to correct us. But that doesn't mean that when you're convinced about something, or probably if God has told you to do something, you're just trying to shy away from doing that thing because of what people will think, because of how people will see you. So instead of rather obeying God or do what pleases you, you're not trying to please people. Your conviction is very important. Whatever you are convinced about is very important, because you carry your own vision and other people don't carry it for you. So what you see, what you understand, what you envisage might not be the same with another person. So they are okay. It is okay for them to have another thought towards you. It is okay for them to think something else towards you. It is okay for them not to agree with your point of view. But so far you are convinced about what you're doing or what you really want to do, then you shouldn't put so much thought about what people will think of you. If I return to my younger self, I will not put too much thought on what people think about me. Best thing I will do is to look for people who align with my values, who align with my dreams, who align with my aspiration, and have them close to me as my close circles, so that when I share the things I am convinced about with them, they encourage me and not pull me down and not discourage me. Another thing I would do if I return to my younger self is to not let fear hold me back. Not like fear is not still holding me back on some issues, right? But then it really held me back so much. There were some decisions I needed to make that I couldn't make, or I didn't make because I was afraid of what people would say. Still going back to the last point I made, afraid of what people would say, afraid of the outcome I was going to get. Then probably I was scared of getting a negative outcome, so I wasn't really bold enough to go through it, to expect the unexpected, to expect the negative. But now I know better that whatever you put your mind to, whatever you tend to do, the fear will always be there not to do it, but do it. I have now learned that no matter what, just go through it, just do what you have to do, whatever the outcome is. Try to have an open mind that no matter what comes my way, I am still going to do this. And at first, people perceived me as shy, but that was not the case. It was because I was scared. What if it doesn't work out? What if it's not the outcome I need that I get? What if people laugh at me when it eventually doesn't work out? Those were the things I was putting my mind into. I wasn't thinking of the positive. I wasn't thinking of the fact that what if it works out? I wasn't thinking that it was going to work out. I was always thinking of the negative side. So it's really put a big fear on me and stopped me from doing the things I was supposed to do, from taking the steps I was meant to take, from going boldly. It's really stopped me, and I'm working on myself right now. It has not totally stopped, but I'm still working on it to grow. But if I go back to my younger self, one thing I will not allow is to let fear hold me back from doing what I'm supposed to do. Now I have learned better to take the bold step, and be ready for whatever outcome I get. I'm trying to film a video. You guys, full-time YouTubers that have babies, how you guys doing? Please let me know how you guys are doing. These were one of the things that made me stop YouTube. I had a baby. First of all, I was pregnant. I couldn't just cope. Then with setting up and everything, I was always tired. Tired because I was working two at a time, so the weekends for me that I usually have time for to create content and all, and that weekend I was always tired, I was exhausted. How are you coping? Just let me know. Anybody who complains about YouTuber, that a YouTuber's video is this is that, then it means you've not experienced it. I've never complained though. I always used to wonder how they do it. I always used to feel it was that easy. Like it was easy, okay? She's doing it and I can do it too. It's not that easy. I won't even lie to you. It's not easy at all. Though with the grace of God, it is easy, but I'm waiting for it to come.